Hello and welcome to this new Android development tutorial. This is part 6 of how to make a camera application for Android. We will continue to clean up the code to check for stability issues and optimization tips. So let's gonna run the application to see if it works in the emulator. So right now I'm building the app and I'm waiting for it to be compiled, and then I will check if it works on the emulator. So we can do a lot of stuff here. We can improve the UI, we can improve the code, we can improve, fix some bugs maybe that we may find, and all that related. So, and actually delete what we don't need, some dependencies. For example, if we go to our build.gradle file, the second one, okay, let me see. Okay, so the app is working right now, so it has run, and as you can see the camera is working. Okay, but now let's go back to the Android Studio IDE, and if we go here to our build.gradle file, we have some stuff that we don't really need. Okay, so we are not testing, we are not using this test thing, so we can delete this line, and we are not using these parameters right here, so we can also delete this line in order for us to understand better. And we are also not using this first line. We are using the app compat line, so we will leave that, and that's everything we're using. Actually, we're only using the app compat library. So right now, as you can see, we have our file a lot more clean, in which we only specify the things that we actually need for the application. As you can see, the sync has finished, and if I run the app again, just to check that everything works fine, let's see. So right now I'm running the build, the Gradle build. So I will wait for it to be completed, and we will check if it works or not. As time of recording, the last version of Android is 28, the Turk SDK. So if I go to the application, as you can see, it works still great without all of that dependencies that we don't really need. Okay, so the effects, as I told you, don't work in the emulator, and take photo, it works. Okay, let me see. Okay, when I click on take photo, I can see that this kind of freezes. If I click on record, as you can see, it's recording. Okay, if I click on stop, okay, if I click on switch camera, recording, take photo, and when I press and take photo, what happens is that it freezes the UI. So we have to fix this, because when we take photo, the UI is freezed. So let's try to fix this. Okay, right now we can close this Gradle file. Okay, we will go to main activity file, and we will check, maybe we have some error in the take photo button right here. So we take the photo and then we start preview. Okay, let's run the app to check that everything works fine. Okay, so okay, I am moving right now. Okay, it moves, and I will take a photo, and it is not moving anymore. So maybe the problem is with this start preview. I will comment this and we'll run it again to check if it works or not. Okay, now I'm running it again, and I can move the camera. I will click on take photo, and I cannot move the camera anymore, so the problem is not there apparently. Okay. So maybe somewhere else, maybe in the M picture object. Okay, so here what this does is when the picture is taken, we do all of this, and here we have to maybe do something additional right here to fix this problem. Okay, so we write this file and we close this, but then it's not working. So maybe if I so the preview is not working very well. So let's test something else. So let's run the app again. Okay, and now we can move. Okay, if I click on take photo, then I cannot move anymore. But now what I will do is I will pause the activity and I will resume it again to check if it works again. Let me see, and it works again. So if I take photo here, it doesn't work again, and if I pause and resume, it works again. So we kind of have a hint of how to fix this problem. Okay, so when we resume this, we can go back to the normal state of this. Okay, so the kind of quick fix for this would be to call the onResume method. Of course, that's not very elegant, but let's see. Okay, let's see if it works. Okay, so after we take picture, we will say onResume, and we will run the application to check if it works or not. Okay, so let's see. We have the camera which is working. I will take photo, and it still works after taking the photo. So we have fixed the bug, but maybe not in the optimal way. Okay, but it's fixed nevertheless. Okay, if I press on recording and I stop recording, it works. If I switch camera, record, stop recording, and we have an error. Okay, so we have an error right here. We have to figure out what error was that. Okay, so if we go to our logcat and look for errors, we will kind of find what happened right here. And it has a runtime error in which we stop the recording. Okay. These may be related with the onResume we just added. So if we run the app again, we will try to record without the onResume method. Okay, so if I press record, stop, it works. If I switch camera, record, stop, still works. Record, stop, still works. Switch camera again, record, stop, still works. Switch camera again, record, stop, works. But if I take a photo, then when I take a photo, it goes back to the first camera, which is not cool. And if I click record and stop, it works. But when I switch cameras, let's see, record, stop, still works. So there's a couple of things we have to clean the code. So the code is a bit messy. That's why we have these errors, just because the code is not really ordered. Okay, so we'll be cleaning up the code. So we start with the onCreate method. The only thing we do when we onCreate, we set the content view to r.layout.activity main. Okay, and on configuration change, we rotate the camera. We don't do anything else right there. So permissions, everything is fine with those methods. Okay. The first thing we want to work in will be the onResume method. So the first thing we have on the onResume method is the permission check, which is okay. And the next thing is we check if the camera is initialized or not. Okay. Okay, so what we have to do here is clean up all this code right here. There are some things inside this if bracket that we actually need and others that are not really needed. For that, we will create an init method. Okay, we will create that init method before the onResume method in order for us to better visualize it. So you can say private void init. Okay, and inside this method we will do some initialization. Okay, so basically what we will do is we'll move everything inside the if statement, everything. We'll move all of this to our initialize method, to our init method. Okay, so we have moved it. So now we have an onResume method that is way cleaner. So if camera is not initialized, we will call init. Okay, and else we will kind of open the camera. Okay, so basically a quick fix for this will be to say open the camera and basically rotate it if we have to. Okay, so now let's simplify the init method because it's kind of a very large method. The first thing we will do in the init method, we open the camera. Okay, so first after doing this, we will delete this is camera initialized to true, and we will put it on the onResume method. Okay, if it's camera initialized, we call init and we will set is camera initialized to true. Okay, great. So now we can go back to our init method and start cleaning it up a bit more. Okay, so here on the init method, the first thing we do is we open the camera. Okay, which is okay and makes lots of sense. Then we create the camera preview. We find the preview, we add the view to the preview, we rotate the camera, we set the flash and all of that. Okay, but all of these things can be moved to an init camera method. So we will move all of these lines before we define the switch camera button to another method. So it will be private void init cam. Okay, so init camera, and we will move the method just there, and inside the init method we will call init cam. Okay, and then we set the click listener for the switch camera button, in which we release the camera, switch camera, and rotate the camera. Okay, then we set the preview display. Okay, and we start preview. Okay, which kind of works, right? Yeah, then we go in the effects button, we do the same. And then we check if we don't have effects, we set the effects button to gone. On the take photo button, we are calling onResume. Now here, instead of calling onResume, we should be only calling init camera. So init cam. Okay, and we will delete this mCamera that start preview, so that this is a lot more efficient. Of course, we have to test that it works or not. Okay, so the media recorder, all of that works, looks great. Okay, the orientation event listener also looks great, and the on long click listener that changed the focus. Now we haven't tested this. I forgot about this. So let's run the app again to check that it works as we want. Okay, So I'm running the app right now, and apparently it's working so far. And if I long click on these, I don't think that's emulated in hardware, I mean software. So in hardware it may have an effect. Okay, but now if I take a photo, the photo is taken and we still have the ability to move around the camera, which is awesome. Now I will pause to check if it works. So pause the activity, resume the activity, and sadly it doesn't work, so we have to fix that too. So if we go to the on resume method right here, when the camera is actually initialized, we will call initCam. Okay, and we will run the app again to check if that fixes the previous error. So we are here and we want to pause the activity and resume it to see if it keeps working. So pausing, resumed, and yeah, it keeps working. So we have fixed that too. So let's go back to the IDE to keep cleaning up the code a bit more. Okay, let me see. Okay, so right now we're right here, which seems to be working great. Okay, so our code is now a lot more cleaner. Okay. Okay, take photo button, also working. Prepare video recording, also working. On picture taken, also working. So let's test the app a little bit more to find maybe more bugs. So now we're installing the app again, and I will actually move to the file manager. So I will open the file manager and we'll go to our main folder under pictures, and these are all the pictures we've taken with the camera. So I will delete all of them so we can basically see the new pictures, if the new pictures are being saved or not to the device storage. Okay, so all of them are selected. We click on delete 13 files. Yes, now we don't have any more pictures. Now if we go to movies, we will also delete all of these movies right here. So select all, delete, and OK. So we don't have more movies or pictures. What we will do now, we will open the application again and take a picture, for example. Let's see, let's move the camera. So let's take a picture right there. So take photo. Okay, and now I'll go to the files right here on pictures, and as you can see I have the file I just taken. So photo is working with the back camera. Okay, but there's a problem here. As you know, the orientation of the photo is not correct. Okay, so something is going on there. But well, we'll continue right now to the camera. We will switch the camera and take another photo right here. Okay, and we'll go back to files and try to find if we have this other photo, which also works. Maybe the problem with this is that the orientation of the device. So what we will do, we'll go to our Android manifest.xml and we will set the orientation to portrait. Okay, and we will delete this config changes thing and we will go back to our main activity.java, and here we will also delete these kind of unconfiguration changed. Maybe this is a problem. Okay, and we will run the app again to check if it works now, hopefully. Okay, we're here again, and I will take another photo. Okay, photo taken. Now I will go to our file manager. Okay, file manager, and check if it works. And yes, as you can see, it actually works. So that was the problem. The picture is now on the correct orientation, as you can see. And let's keep testing this. So in order to avoid confusion, I will delete all of them again. So I'm going to say select all, delete, okay. We'll go back to our camera. I will switch the camera. Switch camera. Let me see. Switch camera, okay. Take photo. And when we take a photo, then we are going back to this other camera, which we have to fix it. So to fix that, we will go to our IDE and we will do the following. Oops, what's going on here? Okay. Okay, sorry. Now I'm ready. Okay. So when we take the photo, something is not wrong is happening, which is this init cam. So this init cam is opening the previous camera, which we don't really want. We want to switch camera, okay? So let's kind of find the switch camera button. Okay, so switch camera. So basically we want to do this, okay, when we init the camera. Okay, so we go to camera init cam right here, and instead of opening just the same camera, we will check for the flag and open the corresponding camera. But here we will reverse the flag because we don't want to switch them. We want to open the current one. So let's try to see if that fix works. So I'm now running the application. Okay. Okay, so I'll try to move the camera. It still works. I will take a photo with the main camera and works. I will switch to the secondary camera or the front camera. I will take another photo, and as you can see, it stays on that camera. So apparently we have fixed the problem. Okay, which is awesome. So we now have fixed the problem and we are able to continue developing the application. Okay. Okay, great. So now that we have done all of this, we don't really need that other thing. Let's see. So we don't really need the orientation listener because we don't really want to rotate the camera right now. So we're gonna delete all of these, and apparently it's not compatible with the emulator, so we will delete it. And we will also find the global variable that is this, and on pause maybe we have an error here. Okay. So right here on release camera, here we will also delete these, and now let's run to check if it works or not. Okay, so we're launching the activity. Let's see if it works. Okay, switch camera. It still works. Switch again, and it still works, which is awesome. We will record. Stop recording, and now we will go to the files application to see if the recording was saved. Okay, we will go to main folder, movies, and we will open this, and as you can see, there we have our video, which is awesome. So to make sure the video works, let's kind of record a larger video. So we will switch the camera, we will press on recording. Okay, and now we will move around the camera. As you can see, focus the dog, and now we can stop the recording. I'll go back to the Files app and we will select, see if the new video is here. So this is not the one we want, so this is the one we want, and apparently it's working. So that's the video we just captured with our camera a couple of seconds ago. So video is also working. We have photos working, switch camera working, videos working. Apparently everything is working. Okay, so basically let's check if we can find something else. Maybe we can improve the UI a bit more. So let's check the app right here. Okay, maybe we can make the font of the text a little bit smaller so it will fit better on the text box. Okay, so let's do that. So to change the font, we will go to our activity main.xml, and for example, we will do the following. So starting with Flash, we're gonna say text size, and we will maybe set it to 20 sp. I don't know how big will be 20 sp, but okay, let's do the same with effects right here. Oops. So text size 20 sp. So I will run, so it depends on the device you're running, but for now we'll use 20 sp. And now let's see the text size of effects. Okay, let me see, and it's a lot larger. As you can see, it's very large, so we need a smaller text size. So let's switch here. Okay, so the text size we should be using maybe should be around 14 or something. So let's try with 14 to check if it works. So 14. Now let's run the app, and as you can see, it's not enough. It's not enough. Maybe we have to go down to 10. So 10 should be enough. So let's run the 10. Okay, okay, and as you can see now it fits inside the text box. So we will do the same with the other buttons. Okay, let me see what's going on here. Sometimes it blocks me, but okay, so now we'll do the same with the next button. So everything we will set to 10 sp, every button. Maybe for some devices that can be too little, so maybe 20 would be enough. But for this device I'm using, it will be 10 sp. So 10 sp, oops. Text size 10 sp. And here we also have text size 10 sp. And that's it. So let's run it again and check if it works. And as you can see now, all the text fits accordingly. So this is just an emulator that it's kind of upscaled in order for you guys to see it better, but you shouldn't use that tiny font. You should use kind of a larger font. Even we have a warning right here that says avoid using smaller than 12 sp. So if we go and switch to 12 sp, let's see what happens. So let's switch all of them to 12 sp. Okay, now we have also the Flash one. We have to switch this to 12 sp. We will run it right now and check how it behaves. Okay, so right now we're running it, and 12 sp still looks great, you know? It still looks great. You can change in your device, as I told you. But, well, we have these features, and on the real devices we will also have the Flash feature enabled. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoy it, and I see you in a future tutorial. Thanks for watching. Bye.